the next thing I want to share with you is some of the value that, or the things you can do with this survival cord. Again, really it's just paracord, but it's got some special features. What I'm going to do is just cut off a couple inches of it. It's like, to me, my mora needs to be sharpened pretty bad. So I've just cut off a couple inches of that. I'm going to go ahead and keep that out. We'll place this over here. And what I want to show you here is that inside of this there are a number of fibers. So there's the sheath that is just the basic paracord sheath, and there are a number of fibers. This is the one we're going to primarily be dealing with right now, but we've got these what would be typically in a strand of paracord, the 7 strands of twine. We have this strand that, I'm trying to find something here, put it against my hat. We have this that is just a strand of hemp that is treated with some wax. I'm going to come over closer to the camera so I can hopefully show you then the other 2 strands, because they're pretty hard to see. What we have here is a piece of wire. It looks like it's probably brass. Can be used as a snare, as a trip line, as a early warning to set off some kind of alarm around a camp. And then we have this monofilament fish line. It's fairly heavy duty, and there are, as I said, about 5 yards of that in the strands that I've got here, and you can pull that out. So you've got what you need for various items. But let's go back to the waxed hemp. What we do with that is we simply rough it up. Get some of those fibers spread out. Again, it's got a bunch of fibers, and it's also got some wax in it. And what we'll do then is, this is the fatwood ferrocerium rod from my kit and my mora that I've been carrying. So what I'll do then is I'll take that hemp and just rough it up, separate those fibers, get them where I've got a lot of loose fibers. There's obviously, or I mean, like I said, there's some wax in there. Got that. Pull that apart some. Now I've got a little flash tinder there, and ideally I would have that setting in a bird's nest. But what we'll do then is we'll just go ahead and I've got my fatwood ferrocerium rod from my own well-used Mary Poppins bag, so that I don't use the one that's going to go to somebody. I've got my mora knife, and what we'll do is get some sparks on there. Maybe there we go, and there we've got a flame. So you see that is a great piece of flash tinder. You're carrying around, I used probably 2 inches. You're carrying around 15 feet of that. You've got a lot of fires can be started with that, and without destroying that too. You could pull that one piece out. That didn't completely burn, so really I've got another opportunity to get a flame. But a great product. We've got the snare wire for survival purposes. We've got the monofilament for fishing, or actually for snares as well, for small animals. Once we've pulled it out, the sheath is still a very viable piece of cordage. The individual strands themselves can be used much like the bank line to tie up small things, to hang a ridge line. There's all kinds of things. So this is a great product that comes along with your Mary Poppins bag. Also something that frankly I would highly recommend you get a strand of it and have it in your day pack or in the other things you carry in the wilderness, so that you've got these products for you. Yet another thing that we find in that Mary Poppins bag. As I step away, I'm going to go ahead and step over to the camera and give you another view of those beautiful sawtooths before we go. Once again, if you're prepared, you're never really lost. Thank you. This is Clinton Miner from Sawtooth Bushcraft.